As a fan of our show, I want to get your take on this one. A guy named Mooney, he tweets in a lot to the show. Mm-hmm. He said, the person who is going to win our office March Madness pool has not paid his entry fee. How should I go about handling the situation? So let's say you worked in an office and you managed a March Madness pool and you knew who the winner was going in tonight. Like it's already over with their brackets, but he has not paid his entrance fee. Who wants to go first on this one? Would you award him the winnings, let him pay after the fact, and then award him his winnings? It's a money pool. So
why did it take this long for this to be brought to our attention? Because he's going to win?
Yes.
Why didn't they call him on this before?
Was there a rule in place?
I'm going to say operator error here. Whoever's running the bracket should have called him on this, not wait until there's a chance for you to win.
I agree with that, because if it was that big of a problem, you should have pulled his bracket then and be like, well, you didn't pay, so you're not playing.
Yeah, Paul.
But a gentleman pays his debts, pays his fees to get in. You don't pay after the fact, except when you go to restaurants.
But I'm just going to call you on it earlier because you didn't pay yet. So after the first weekend, hey, you didn't pay. Not, hey, you're going to win. Now I'm going to disqualify you. Yes, Fritzy.
I think you got to pay up in advance. There's strict rules to these things. You can't kind of wait and see how it goes, and you're getting lost with your fee. There has to be a deadline date, and it shouldn't be the responsibility of the person running the pool, the commissioner, to have to keep reminding and chasing after everybody's money.
No, but they're the lifeguard. I mean, they have to decide who is going to be playing, and did you do everything that everybody else did? Like McLovin cheated a couple of years ago, so we disqualified him. I didn't wait until the very end to disqualify him. Once we found out that he had manipulated the results, then we DQ'd him. Yes,
I mean, we don't even know who else in that bracket challenge didn't pay. This is just the guy who's in first place that didn't pay. There might be a whole bunch of other people that you're trying to track down money from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Paul.
How about this? You alert everybody, not call out anyone. All debts must be paid. All entry fees must be paid before tip-off tonight, or this game does not count for you.
I'm putting the blame on the commissioner.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, his job is to run the bracket challenge, right? It's like McLovin. Who tried to get their brackets in late? Remember that? Was that a couple of years ago?
Well, yeah. Sometimes if you're a big enough celebrity, we let you get your brackets in late. Then we manually do your points.
Well, like Sandler, I think we let him go in on day 2 one year.
And he still doesn't win.
Charlie Sheen's famous bracket came in like midway through the first round.
And we didn't mind that either.
No, because he had like Manhattan playing Iona in the final.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even that close.
It was Akron versus LIU.
Yeah.
He had Akron winning. And he also, remember, you have to put the tiebreaker 100-0 when you do the final score.
Yep.
Charlie didn't win.
Yeah, Fritzy.
I think it's got to be like any other bet. Imagine calling your bookie and saying, I'll give you the money afterwards, but here's who I like in these particular games, and then you can collect the money from me, at a later date.
Well, that's exactly how bookmaking is.
Yeah, you do that.
It's exactly bookmaking.
Yeah, you don't put your money up.
You don't walk up to your bookie's house, give him you $40, say I got a 3-teamer, and then go back.
Why wouldn't they take the money in advance then? I'm not a bettor, so I don't know how it works.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't lost a thumb in the middle of the street.
No, if you go to Vegas, then you put your money up. They don't let you float. When you bet with your bookie, you say, I'm going to put a dime on Villanova tonight. And then that's when you have to pay up if you lose. And then if you don't lose, they have the money, then they can keep the money or they can send it to you. That's how it works. But that's different when you have a bookie as opposed to, doing something legitimate with Vegas. Yes, Paul.
If Fritzy became a bookie, he would get no business. If all the bettors had to front their dough, he wouldn't get a lot of business.
Yeah, because you get a lot of last-minute phone calls on this. You're not going to do a wire transfer or credit card.
Why not?
No, you don't want any paper trail. It's illegal.
When I order Chinese food, I read my credit card number over the thing. They're not going to bring me the food and then hope I pay at the door.
Wait. Did you just equate ordering Chinese food to placing a bet?
I think all orders and payments of any kind or any kind of bets should all the money should be done ahead of time. If you can't handle it, then don't make the bet. And that's how people lose thumbs and family members get lost.
They want you to be betting up to the last second. They want that.
It doesn't take that long to read a couple of credit card numbers or transfer some.
You don't want a paper trail with some guy who's unloading it to some guy who's unloading it to some guy, so then 3 people have all your information. No, that's not good. chances are something nefarious could happen with all of that information there, Fritzy.
Todd's plan does eliminate, though, a lot of the downside of gambling, of like getting into debt and things
True.
like that. If you don't have the money, Jimmy, I'm sorry.
And-
you just can't get in on this one. I can't float you money.
You're not going to lose a family member either, or maybe a finger.
Doesn't your daughter get out of school around 2:20?
Yes, Paul.
But Todd, it's like when you go to the hotel, they don't make you prepay and they don't put the movies on your bill. They want to protect you. They don't want to get you in trouble.
That is true. I appreciate that much. So that could maybe be the exception.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.